Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Angels. I hope this is the first time you see me and you go like, oh my god, someone's actually gonna teach me how to play the blues scales. And yes, that's the reason why we're here. Yesterday morning, I was like, you know what, I feel like I need to start learning some blues because all I've been doing so far is playing rock and classical music and Pink Floyd and all that kind of stuff. I was gonna say all that jazz, but then it means I play jazz and I actually don't. Play some bossa and well, you can browse through my channel. I have my own arrangement of my favorite things, but that's not the point. So I started looking at different approaches to playing blues, and the cool part is that I distilled a lot of the material I found on YouTube. There's great content and there's, you know, not so cool content, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I did so far to learn the blues scale in all keys. I'm talking about the blues scale. You can also call it like the minor blues scale, and this is how it sounds. Okay, it has 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then goes back to the tonic. In this case, it's starting in C, E flat, F, G flat, G, B flat, C, going back, B flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, C. Okay? So it's very important to be able to play the blues scales in all keys so that no matter what song you're playing in whatever key it is, you're able to go from, I don't know, so that you can change from C to E to G to B to B flat to G flat. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. And I'm not gonna edit this, so whatever, it is what it is. I'm speaking like Butters in South Park. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the trick I used in this case is 6 notes. Let's split it up into 2 groups of 3, the first 3 notes and the last 3 notes. And let's see how we do the first 3 notes of the blues scale in all keys. So the way I view this is I decompose it, I defragment it, and I say that's C, E flat, that's a minor third, and between E flat and F, that's a major second or 2 half steps. Okay, so I say C, E flat, F. You can either think about it and say, okay, it's gonna be C sharp, E, F sharp, or G flat, or you can just start crawling up the keyboard half step at a time so that you get your ear used to the sound, because this is me yesterday morning trying to figure out the sound in each key, and I have a pretty good ear, but still it was difficult to adapt the ear to, you know, from a perfect major scale or a perfect minor scale or a melodic scale to a blues scale or even a pentatonic scale. So you can do the easy way, the quick and dirty, which is just shuffling your finger half a step higher every time, and you do it slowly to make sure you make no mistakes. That's C sharp, E, F sharp. That's D, F, G. That's E flat, G flat, A flat. That's E, G, A. That's F, A flat, B flat. That's F sharp, A, B. That's G, B flat, C. That's G sharp, B, and oh my, C sharp. I'm used to the do, re, mi, fa, sol. I always say this. That's A, C, D. That's B flat, D flat, E flat, or A flat, C sharp. A sharp, C sharp, D sharp. That's B, D, E. And we're back home. C, E flat, F. Okay? So that's just for your ear to get used to it, just for your ear to get used to the sound. So I suggest that you do exactly the same. And the reason why I would suggest you learn the blues scale is that it's because it's everywhere. Anything you play has this blues scale in it. And when I realized while playing it around, I was like, oh my God, everything from the Doors, any current rock music I like, even Molotov from Mexico has this kind of part of the blues scale. Maybe you're adding here or there an accidental note, but this is a blues scale, so we need to know it in order to come up with better ideas and better riffs for our songs. Okay, so the second part of the blues scale, the last three notes. So it's okay, so it was C, E flat, F, then it goes up half a step, another half a step, and then a minor third. Okay, so it was C, E flat, F, G flat, that's half a step, G, another half a step, and B flat. From G to B flat, that's a minor third, and back to the tonic. And the tonic between B flat and C, that's a second major, okay, because otherwise it will be B, C, and so it's a second major. So let's just do the last three and we're gonna do our way down. Well, we could do it all, or yeah, actually this is what I did yesterday morning. I want to show you exactly my process for doing this. So I started in C, B flat, G. We can do exactly the same, the lazy method, quick and dirty, moving half a step down. So it would be B, A, F, and we have the second major here. Oh, so that's a minor third. B, A, F sharp, B flat, A flat, F, A, G, E. That's A flat, G flat, E flat. I hate the descending portion, but see, that's why you have to do it slowly. Think about it. Think, am I doing the major second? Am I doing the minor third? Now we're gonna do G, F. G, F is a second major. D, between F and D, minor third. F sharp, E, and minor third will be C sharp. And the last step, F, E flat, C, and actually we need to go back to C until C is the first one, so a few more. E, major second is D, minor third in this case is B. Now E flat, D flat. Yep, there, B flat. And now D, C. Now, yep, A. Now, so D, C, A. Now we're gonna do C sharp, B, G sharp, and the last one, C, B flat, G. So it's not easy, it's not very intuitive. That's why you have to do it and practice it. Now let's do the easier way, which is a half a step, minor, third, and tonic. Okay, starting here. Maybe you couldn't see that portion, but it's fine, you can still hear it. Okay, so C, E flat, F, F sharp, or G flat, G, B flat, C. Okay, so remember it's half a step, minor third, second major. Now let's start it in let's start it in C sharp. I know I'm practicing everything, but it's just for you to get your ear going. And now let's start in D. Now let's start in E flat. Okay, I did the way down just because I screwed up the way up. Perfect. 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 Good. Excellent. And now we're gonna do the way up and the way down. All this is even practice for me, guys, but I'm showing you how to do it very slowly. You have to think about it. You can actually go very slowly, pause, play it with me, because this is gonna solve so many of your issues when you're a pianist and you want to be able to play absolutely anything, and you need to be able to have a nice digitation and nice fingering for this. Fingers I'm using for C are 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And come down the same way. So you're gonna have to figure out which fingering is better for you, because it will really depend on your hand. And yes, there are rules. You can use the fingering everybody else is using, or you can find your own. And I actually like finding my own. And how do you know you're using the right fingering? If you're using the right fingering, it's gonna be super easy to do it quickly. So you gotta be able to check it out fast and quickly. You know, the sooner you're be able to check something at high speed to see how the fingers react, the better, because the more the more security you're gonna have that you're using the right fingers for you. See, I like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But at the same time, there's like a hiccup between the F sharp and the G. Are actually I should be saying G flat, because it's a diminished fourth. But and I feel like using 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 is gonna help you do more of this kind of work when you're playing jazz, like. You should be able to use both, if I may say so. Because if you're in a situation where you quickly need to be able to switch fingers, you want to be able to go from 2 to 3 to 4, back to 3, back to 2. Like the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 is not the best fingering for coming down, but it is a nice technique to be able to jump from one key to the other. So I would keep both. I would try to learn both if I have time and patience. Okay, now let's go with C sharp. And C sharp, I would start with finger number 2, then thumb in E. I would do C sharp E, F with number 2, thumb on G, and then you can do B with number 3 and C sharp, but it doesn't feel great. Again, it feels better to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So try it out. And once once you're playing the scale and your ear got used to the key and the sounds of the 6 sounds of the blues scale, just keep on doing it so that your ear gets trained. Okay, let's go to the... See, there are phrases where it's very easy to use 1, 2, 3, 4. But you definitely need to be able to use both, because you might want to use 4, 3, 2, 1 for that, and put your hand like this, like your penguin from Batman, like that. So you do this kind of pivot with your hand, but I'm still stiff doing it, but I don't mind, you know. The more you do it, the more I do it, the more we're gonna be able to play it. So yeah, I think if you use both fingering techniques, it's gonna be so much better. Let's go with E flat. Oh, this one is intimidating. It's all black keys pretty much. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no way to do 1, 2, 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, everything has a blues scale in it. See, I'm telling you. And the more melodies you figure out as you're playing the blues scale, start playing them out so that you see the intervallic relation. Like I was trying to figure out the sound between B flat and it was G flat. Just practice it. If you're playing something and you hear a melody that you recognize, do that melody so that you memorize the sound of that, the distance between the two sounds, and you memorize the sound of that interval. Okay, let's go with E. Again, you can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass here. I will go for, and yes, I added that D sharp. You can do it. It kind of changes the scale, but for flavor, you can do it depending on the song you're playing. But I will do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go with F. Angels, remember it's a minor third. If the third finger has to hit a black key, you can't use the thumb, so you need to use number 3. And it rhymes. Why didn't I think of that? Okay. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if E flat is a black key, so you can't use number 2 or the thumb, so it's gotta be number 3. So that's a universal fingering for everybody. Let's go with F sharp. F sharp. Oh, this one's tricky. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you gotta start with number 2. I mean, why would you start with number 3? It's easier to do a jump between number 2 and the thumb. and then do A with thumb and B with number 2, and then you can do C with thumb. You go, you have to do D sharp with number 2, and then for E you can use your thumb or number 3. I'm using thumb and number 2. So I did 2 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Sorry, it's kind of hard to play it in F sharp, so let's do it again. F sharp, A, B, C, D sharp, E, F sharp, E, C sharp, C, B, A, F sharp, okay? And again, I would recommend playing with more than just one set of fingers, so use 2 sets of fingers now, you know what I mean. So let's go with F sharp, finger number 2, A, B, C, you have to play with the thumb. Let's do C sharp with 2, let's do E with 3, and F sharp with 4. I don't see many piano solos in F sharp blues scale because it's kind of it's hard to finger, guys. Let's go on with G. If you've never seen my dirty humor, yes, here it is, and it's gonna stay. Oh, I can't move forward. I need to start again. Okay, I like 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. Excellent. 1 2 3 4. Okay, good. Now let's go with G sharp. This one's awful. 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. But if you want to play it fast, you're gonna screw up that C sharp so many times. You're gonna have to practice it really slowly. Okay, let's go with A, G sharp and F sharp stink. So try not to play anything in those 2 keys with the blues scale. Let's go with A. Easy peasy. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. Excellent. Let's go with B flat. Okay, this is one of those cases where you can use a thumb for B flat. That's why it's so important to practice the last 4 so that you're able to jump from this B flat and know where to land for the last 4 if you're soloing on B flat. Perfect. So it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Same way down. Or you can do, let's see, 1 2 3 1. No, that's the only fingering. Universal fingering again. 2 3 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 3 2 1. Okay, let's go with the last one. C D E. I need to use a thumb for F. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, it's one of those scales where you're gonna have to practice it to land the notes precisely. So there's gonna be a lot of practicing with these scales. Your ear needs to get used to the sounds, but I gave you a couple of different techniques you can use to get your ear trained. Remember, you can practice the first 3, the minor 3rd, and the major 2nd, or you can do the way down, which is the major 2nd and the minor 3rd also, but inverted. So I guess we could finish there and maybe add a little bit of flavor at the end. If you want to have fun with this, you can start doing like a 5th and 6th at the bottom. You can do that. And then you move to the 4th of that scale, so in this case it's F, playing F, C. In anything you do, just try to have fun. So I'm trying to do these kind of sexy piano tutorials. Well, nothing sexy going on today, but still. I showed you my way of approaching blues. The more I learn, the more I'm gonna share with all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not gonna edit this video because if I have to edit them, you know what's gonna happen? I'm never gonna upload them. I have a couple of videos I recorded and I never uploaded them, so it is what it is. If you liked, remember to subscribe, to like, and to keep on watching. And you can find me on Periscope Tuesdays and Saturday nights. I play there live. And I'm also on Instagram. My user there is Angels Piano. And on Periscope again, Angels Piano. In case you have any questions, yes, I studied classical piano for 10 years, but it's very different to jump from Mozart or Beethoven into Pink Floyd. And you can browse my YouTube channel. You're gonna see the kind of music I usually play, and I'm trying to break all the barriers and get a little bit closer to playing like Hiromi. And if you never saw her, check her out. She's amazing. Guys, thank you. See you in the next one. Bye. You're even gonna see the finger approach in the camera.